This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Huskers will kick this deep to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a solid gain. Leaves the ball at the 29. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, match.
Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. Talk about a great way to start this game for setting the tone very early.
Yeah, sometimes it takes an offense a couple of drives to get comfortable. You could tell this unit came onto the field locked in and focused. No slow start at all for these guys.
Bringing it out, it's Henry. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Has the 1st down and more. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another 1st down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. And they hand it off to the back. And the Huskers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. It's a short completion to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
There's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Play action here on first down. On the move now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and goal. A great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Try the quarterback sneak. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. Here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive game for the offense.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
29 Philly, 2-9 Baker.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he'll get the first 10 yards before they finally bring him down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Get set.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Cornhuskers are going to cash in here in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stuck right at the line of scrimmage.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
An important third down attempt for this offense. It's an option look. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, they go with the pitch here on the option on third down. Good call, but this defense is not fooled at all. Good job of recognizing this and being able to blow that up to now force a fourth down.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He'll make the first down in that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo.
Looking to throw it deep. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Returning to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Mustangs. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Catch made on the left side. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Take it now, but not before he makes the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Nebraska. Now the important point after attempt. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Nebraska.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, SMU. Back and forth they go.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out at the 25. No return attempted there. The wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down, looking for more now. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He missed it. Off target that time. But hold on, there's a flag on the field. We'll see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Number 10 on the field goal.
They fake it. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Oh, he caught it. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. The Nebraska offense back out on the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, trying to make up this deficit. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass caught. Second down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A change for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And this is why this guy is so tough to defend. The athleticism and quickness to be able to make a play when it looks like nothing is there. Use his feet to evade the pressure and fires an absolute dart for a first down.
Bites off a defender. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Can he get there on the ground? Has a path to the end zone, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the ground with plenty of room to run. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Completion to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Huskers are looking to keep this drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack.
It's a fake. They're looking to throw. And that pass is going to fall incomplete. No surprise there. Oh, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offense. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback's got it on the option. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fires it down the right side. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The back's got to run a pitch. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This offense is still clicking.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Away on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on the third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Motion now from the tight end. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And the Huskers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a dart right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Cornhuskers will have 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dump off caught by the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. 1st and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They lose 3 in that place, and now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Nebraska. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
He's back to throw again on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows he has athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Mustangs. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
I think that's his really only play here, because if he doesn't knock that defensive back away from the football, that's an interception.
So what an entertaining battle here today. But in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard.